One Tuesday morning, at exactly 7:01 a.m., everyone on Earth woke up with a cat for a head. Not a mask, not a metaphor, an actual, living, blinking, yawning, meowing cat's head. Doctors were confused, scientists threw their clipboards, news anchors tried to report the story, but kept accidentally coughing up hairballs mid-sentence. Nobody knew why it happened. There was no warning, no explosion, no curse. One moment, normal humans. Next moment, cat face chaos. But what was stranger than the transformation was how fast everyone adapted. By lunchtime, office workers were swatting at laser pointers during meetings. Taxi drivers refused to move unless someone scratched behind their ears. Baristas purred when they got good tips. Politicians held press conferences and knocked microphones off the podium for fun. School children began chasing each other in circles and hissing during pop quizzes. And don't even ask about dating apps. It was 95% close-up cat selfies and bios like full-time tabby, part-time philosopher. Let's knock some glasses off tables together. But not everyone was thrilled. Gregory Farnsworth, a former dentist from Ohio, hated being a cat. He missed brushing his teeth. He missed chewing gum. He missed not shedding. He tried everything to reverse it. Hot showers, cold showers, reading Garfield backwards. One night, he even stood on his roof during a thunderstorm and yelled, "Who did this to us?" But the only reply was his neighbor Karen, licking her paw and shouting, "Shut up, Greg, I'm trying to groom." Meanwhile, in Sweden, a scientist named Dr. Klemp Mjostein claimed the phenomenon was caused by interdimensional feline interference. He presented a detailed theory involving ancient space cats, gravitational fuzz storms, and a portal shaped like a scratching post. No one understood it, but he wore a lab coat and had an especially fluffy head, so people believed him. By month 3, the world had changed entirely. Toilets had to be redesigned for balance. Hair salons rebranded as fur salons. Amazon introduced Prime Pounds, a drone service that drops cardboard boxes in random places so people could sit in them for no reason. But the strangest change came when people started communicating differently, not with words, but with meows. Some meows were happy, some meows were sad, some meows just meant, "I want tuna," an existential reassurance. It became a kind of language, and over time, it made things better. Arguments got shorter, wars stopped, mostly because no one wanted to fight with a head that instinctively chased butterflies mid-conflict. People became gentler, slower, sleepier, and honestly, cuter. Gregory still resisted. He refused to purr, refused to chase string, refused to admit that his reflection was, in fact, majestic. But then one morning, something inside him shifted. He saw a bird outside his window, and he didn't think, he just leapt. Mid-air, tail twitching, for gleaming in the sunlight, he realized, this isn't a curse, this is who I am now. And he landed with all the grace of a slightly overweight house cat who's never jumped before. He limped for 3 weeks, but emotionally, he soared. Years passed. People never turned back. Eventually, entire generations were born with cat heads and never knew anything else. They built a society of nap zones, gentle eye contact, and the occasional hissy fit over who sat in whose sunbeam. In history books, the transformation became known as the Great Purge, and nobody really missed their human faces, because as it turns out, life is simpler when everyone accepts they are a little strange, a little furry, and totally okay with knocking stuff off shelves for no reason at all. The end. No explanation, no solution, just cat heads forever. And honestly, it kind of worked out.